Hey guys, it's your boy Emmrobzz back on your screen again. In today's video, as you guys can see by the thumbnail and the title of the video, I'm back again with another very interesting video. And this situation has been happening here in this country for time, and I know same applies to other West African countries too as well. But in today's video, I just want to share my thoughts and opinion about this situation that is going on in our country here, the Gambia. And before we get into this video, I want to ask you guys a quick question. I want you guys to paint this scenario in your head. Let's just say you graduated from uni like a year ago and you've got your degree either in political science, mechanical engineering, computer science, or any degree, you get me, be it law, mathematics, English, or any degree. Yeah, you've sent your application to different organizations, private organizations, government organizations too as well. You've sent an email, you've actually went to these organizations and dropped your application form, but weeks went by, months went by, years went by, you've never ever heard from these organizations. Yeah, number one, my question is, at that point in time, what are you gonna do? You get me? Like, you've got no calls, no email back from these organizations. Number two, what are you gonna do in order to get like a source of income? You get me? Like, what actually are you gonna do in that point in time in order to get like a source of income? And number three, what occupation would you do in order to back your degree? You get me? I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say, but what type of occupation would you do in order to back your degree? But I want you guys to please answer these questions. Put your answers down in the comment section and tell me what you guys think. I want you guys to comment. I want to interact with you guys, yeah, and I want you guys to kindly smash the like button. Let's just get 100 likes in this video, bro. I'm not even asking for much, but let's just get 100 likes in this video. And yeah, I feel like some of you guys are watching the video, but you guys are not actually liking the video. You get me? Let's just like the video, get this video to 100 likes. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video. So in today's video, we are reacting to Ghana's video, why graduates in Gambia can't find jobs. So for those of you who don't know Ghana is a content creator here in Gambia that creates very interesting, interactive, informative content here in the Gambia. He's one of the top YouTubers here in Gambia. If you guys don't know him, his link is going to be down there in the description. Go subscribe to his channel. He has very interesting content here, and go subscribe to his channel too as well. And yeah, so I just don't want to do too much talking. I just want to get into the video and start reacting to it. Okay.
Some of the university students that graduated last year, the year before that, and the year before that are still searching for this guy and still unable to find him. And now with this class of 2021 just graduating, they'll also be joining the job hunt. And it's only a matter of time when some of them will realize that maybe they need to create their own paths, start a business, or look for a job that has got nothing to do with what they studied in.
It's very sad. It's very sad. Imagine graduating from uni, having high hopes, high anticipation that you're gonna get a job, but like it's literally very hard for you to get these jobs. You get me? Which is very sad, bro. For our matey boy
in school. In this video, I'll give you the reasons why I think graduates in Gambia end up unemployed. This is my opinion and solely based on my observation as a young Gambian. I know you might disagree with some of the things that I'm about to say, so the comment section will always be open for discussions. You can contribute to this topic by sharing your opinions, and if possible, I might do a part 2 of this video. Before I start with the first reason, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you are new here. And also like this video, because the more you like my videos, the more YouTube will recommend them to others.
Definitely.
So please,
guys, also like this video. Let's get this video to 100 likes. Yeah, you heard what Gano said. The more you guys like the video, the more the video gets recommended to people out there. You get me?
Like the video and subscribe. It will mean a lot.
Bro.
The number one reason why graduates here are finding it difficult to get employed is because there are not many job opportunities available.
Definitely. It's crazy.
There are jobs here, mom. If you want to work, you can be a security officer, you can work for Fat as a delivery guy. I can go on and on. But I'm not talking about those types of jobs. I'm talking about the jobs that like these people went to university for. The reason they stay up all night studying. Some travel all the way from Brikama to Kanifing every morning and putting up with this Gambian traffic. So at the end of the day, they expect quality employment, man, not just work for nothing jobs. If someone spends 4 years in uni studying law, they expect to be working in a law-related environment.
Definitely, bro. And you know what's funny about Gambia? Huh? Like the guy just can't call him like the first study law. 4 years, mu def law, mu am degree am, and you know what's funny about it is that Coco do them def like course bo hamne, or like that person is literally working in an like environment where is, for example, like a law firm or anything that has to be related with law, you get me? Danga gis kena ko hamne dafa graduate at law with a degree in law, ngay ligay fi fatfat wala mu ngay ligay King Bakers, which is very very sad, bro. Which is very very sad. Trust me. You have a degree in law and you're working in a space where like your degree is not even associating with the job, you get me? It's like it's not even nekudi matcha, which is very sad.
And getting paid well too. The few jobs that are available are already given to people that probably don't deserve it. You know, we always say this here in Gambia. Employment is not what you know, it's who you know.
Yeah, there's a phenomenon here in the Gambia that says is whom you know, not what you have. So for instance, like you could get like a bachelor's degree in computer science, in law, in mathematics, in political development, or a master's degree in any of these in law, mechanical engineering, engineering, or even a PhD. If you don't have links, you get me, or if your family don't have links, or if your family don't know people like in this high rank or high status, it will be very 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 hard for you to get a job here in Gambia. You could send like thousands of applications to these private organizations or government organizations. You would never in your whole entire life get a email back from them or a call from them for you to be interviewed or anything, or like literally getting the news that you've actually got the job. You must have someone in that organization that would definitely like follow up your application or literally talk to the boss in order for you to be employed, which is very very sad. Like danga gis niki, like in this country danga gis niko hamne like amul ben degree, high school degree rek la am, and they're working in like in the bank, in private organizations, which is very very sad, bro. Yep, dugalante la, yep, links la. If you don't know people in this country, or if your family don't actually know someone in these organizations, there's no chance of you getting a job here in Gambia. Trust me.
Everywhere else you go in this world, it's, you know, get that degree and then go find a job. But in Gambia here, it's the other way around. Get that job first, then get that degree later. Because how do you explain the men and women in their 30s and 40s that have been working for at least 5, 7, 10 years, and they're just getting their bachelor's degree now? And you that is 22, 23 years old with zero experience and probably no connections, you're supposed to apply for a job that your colleague in university that you graduated with is already working at. And even if it's not your colleague, sir, there's someone there without any degree working on that job. But why is this happening? Because they made connections, their uncle put them on, maybe the director is their brother's friend, and things like that. And
that's the saddest thing about Gambia. If you don't have connection, or if your family don't have connection, or if your family don't know anyone in these big organizations, there's no chance of you getting a job. Trust me, mark my words. Yeah, you must have connection. You must know someone that is actually working there in order for them to follow up your application, in order for you to be granted that job. Trust me, which is, I think it applies to each and every West African country in the world, which is very very sad, boy. Very, very sad.
Honestly, never was there, but I don't think this who you know thing is going to stop anytime. And this connection thing is here to stay. That is the reality here, you know. Like Bill Gates said, life is not fair, get used to it. And a wise man once said, it's not easy like that there. Some people have an unfair advantage in life and some don't. Some people, from the moment they were born, life has already screwed them. So for someone like that, you need to put in more work harder than the devil, and move smart too. So if you are a young person in the university, you have some solutions. Number one, network and build relationships with great minds and share ideas, you know. Most businesses today were built from relationships and partnerships. And most of them even started while they were in university or...
Definitely, bro. Like, based on observation, there's a lot of lawyers in this country. Like, we can literally see that a lot of people have graduated to become lawyers, you get me? But like neko nyepa muna neka lawyer, like you get me, like we need to network. Like these lawyers need to network and join hands together, and you understand, have their chambers, and in order to fight cases, or you get me, like neko nyepa muna neka lawyer. That's my own that's my opinion, you get me? Like neko nyepa muna neka lawyer, like you guys need to network, come together, have your chambers, fight cases. You get me? Yeah, that's the only way, bro.
Or college.
Network.
Facebook is a good example. So yeah, you have to create opportunities for yourselves there, because people up there don't give a hoot about you. Number two, develop and educate yourself. Invest in yourself, man, and don't rely solely on these school curriculums. It will be very hard for you to create opportunities for yourself if you rely on these curriculums, because they are simply not designed that way. It's funny how they teach you to become employable, and meanwhile they don't even know how to get you employed. Like they don't have systems in place to mitigate the unemployment crisis here. So boy, focus on yourself and be so selfish with it. Like any chance you have for personal improvement, take it. You can even start with YouTube. Like you can learn almost any and everything here, you know.
Definitely, bro. You could start up with YouTube. You know what's the problem with Gambia? Like, people underrate YouTube so much to the level that like they think that it's not like a job. You get me? So it literally, if you see someone on the street and they ask you, boy, lawyer def, and you be like, this is what I do for a living. Like, I do YouTube or I do content creation. They'll be like, what? Like, don't you have an actual job? Or like, this is an actual job. Gambia, I don't really want to go much into details, but I would literally explain on my next video like how YouTube could definitely benefit you. You get me? How you can make your YouTube channel like a profitable or a means of getting income, or like a source of income, like make it like a full-time job. You get me? It's crazy.
Read books, even though like I don't read them myself, but I heard they are very good in terms of personal improvement. And most importantly is take action. Watching videos and reading books alone won't do you any good without taking action. The second reason why graduates are finding it difficult to get employed is because they are just impassive towards education, man. Most students read just to pass their exams and come out with good grades. They are not like equipped practically. I'll use myself as an example here. I don't go to uni, but back when I was in high school, like, you know, I graduated from an Islamic school, so by right, I'm supposed to be like a sheikh or a da'i, an Islamic scholar or something. But during my school days, boy, I didn't take the whole thing seriously. It is after graduation, 3-4 years later, around 2020, I started taking the deen serious and taking online dars on fiqh and tawheed matters. Meanwhile, I had the chance to study under big sheikhs, but I fumbled. We were there forming gangs and calling ourselves rough riders. You know, we are those backbenchers that disturb the whole class and get kicked out of class every time. The only time we open books to read is during exams, and we used to pass our exams, but that was just about it. So imagine if me and my boys versus the serious students who used to put in a lot of work got closer to the teachers and gained some practical knowledge. If we are offered an internship at Amana, for example, maybe for like 6 months or so, who do you think they're gonna retain after those 6 months? Exactly, the good ones. So it's the same thing with these uni graduates. If A students are finding it hard to get jobs, do you think you stand a chance as a C student? Get out, man. I had a classmate in MDI who works for a big bank here in Gambia. I'm not gonna mention the name of the bank, but she works in the IT department as a manager or something. And she told me that they employed a graduate from UTG who has a bachelor's degree in computer science. His papers were really good, but the guy cannot even install an operating system.
Jesus Christ. Do you see how shameful that is? Imagine Goddamn University of the Gambia. Goddamn 4 years and you can't even me, so I'm at Delma University of the Gambia, but I could clearly install a window operating system on a laptop that literally has no operating system. I could literally do that, which is very, very sad. But I feel like here in Gambia, like, we don't do more of practical, like we do more of theory, like more of reading, more of research, more of assignments, you get me, which is very, very sad. As a computer science student, you should be doing more of practical, more of coding, more of network security, more of, you get me, research, more practical work, you get me, which is very, very sad. A whole university graduate and you can't even install an operating system, which is it's shameful, it's sad. So what's your purpose in the University of the Gambia?
And he has a bachelor's degree in computer science. You know, if this was my company or your company, we will definitely sack that guy and employ someone that can get the job done, whether they have a degree or not. There are a lot of students like this here who only study just to pass exams and get a job. They can define anything for you, but when it comes to practical stuff, forget it, man. And jobs don't need your definitions, they need practicality.
Yeah.
You know, that's why they say Gambia ka meeting rec, attending seminars and speaking big English, but when it comes to implementing, people are studying things they have no interest in, but they are doing it just to get jobs. I remember when I was in MDI and I wanted to quit my program. My colleagues told me, boy, just try and complete the program, Rick. I was like, boy, I hate this, boy. And they were like, boy, we all do, but just get the papers, Rick. If you don't have a paper, boy, don't have a job there, you'll not get a job. Yeah. So I was like, boy, man, I'm not going to be looking for a job. So eventually, I ended up leaving. So these are our problems here. People that deserve the jobs are not getting them. And the ones that do get them don't even have a clue. Therefore, they can add much value to the system. So the cycle just keeps repeating itself.
Trust me. Guys, this is the end of the video by Gano. You get me? Very, very informative video. And guys, I want you guys to kindly, get me, put your opinion down in the comment section. Let's interact. Yeah? I feel like if you guys comment, put your comments down in the comment section, your opinion, your thoughts, it will create like a room for us to share ideas and share our opinions, you get me, which is very, very sad, boy. I think this applies to other African countries too as well. I think they're also facing the same problem. Yeah, man. But if you guys really enjoyed this video, I want you guys to kindly like the video. Let's get this video to 100 likes, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's get this channel to 5,000 subscribers. And yeah, see you on my next video. Love to each and everyone liking, subscribing, and also sharing the video too as well. Love and appreciate you guys.